With the new year, new beginnings, and perhaps planning your upcoming winter escape, wearing compression socks while traveling is becoming a popular method of preventing swelling. Here with me to explain the benefits of compression socks for traveling is registered nurse and foot health professional Audrey Wall. Audrey, welcome back.
Thank you, Anthony.
Audrey, what exactly is compression socks? Tell the world.
Tell the world. Compression socks are something you put on your legs like socks that help with preventing swelling and preventing fatigue in your legs. There's a number of reasons why you would wear compression, but when you travel, it's because you're going to be sitting in a place for a while and the liquids and the fluids in our bodies can pool and create some fatigue and some swelling.
Now, two things. You have a table full of items here, and we'll get to that. But it's winter, and Audrey decided not to wear any socks today. So she is going to demonstrate for us. But before you demonstrate, I'm just going to pull an item here, and these are the funkiest ones I've seen so far. So I'm going to... There you go. We'll have a look at that. Audrey, what do we have here?
So those are my travel compression socks. They are fresh out of the wash. I like to wear those when I travel. They are a lower grade of compression, which means that they're not quite as tight as the medical grade compression, but what they do is they work really well to keep my legs feeling good and not fatigued and not a little bit swollen.
Okay, so now let's do something with this guy. Here, I'll give you that one. How's that?
All right.
And maybe we can try it on, perhaps?
Sure. So there's a good way to put them on. It's called donning. So when we put them on, it's donning, and taking off is doffing. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the sock like so, and you're going to put your hand inside your sock until the heel of the sock is on the heel of your hand. All right? Then you're going to take the outside of the sock and you're going to pull it down just until it reaches your wrist. Now what you've got is the heel of the sock inside there. You're going to take this off and you're going to pull it on over your foot like so. Then you're going to take this and pull it up like so. Now you can see, Anthony, that these are not the right size for me. So when we size compression socks, we do a measurement around the ankle, we do a measurement around the calf, but the most important measurement that we do is from the floor to this little bone on the outside.
Let's show it off here. So the bone right here.
No, from the floor
bone
to here.
So let's get that on camera so we can show people at home.
Should I stand up?
No, it's okay. No? I bet you
right
see
from
we can
the
see
floor
it.
all the way to here. So this is where we're going to want our stocking to stop. We don't want it bunched up under our knees, and we're not going to use our shoe size. So if someone comes to see us at our clinic and we measure them for socks, those are the measurements we're going to use, because you and I could have the same shoe size, but we could be very different heights. And so the lengths of these bones could be very different.
Now it's important to tell everybody we need to see our doctor before we get into this compression socks business. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Why?
Because compression is not for everyone. There are some conditions such as congestive heart failure where you don't want a lot more circulating fluid in the body, and that's a decision for you and your doctor to make. Doctors will also give a prescription for medical grade compression, which is what you would bring someone like me, and then we would fill that prescription with the right
So
sock.
your doctor will forward you to a specialist, is that right?
Usually. Often they're not always 100% sure of where the specialists are, so Googling it is a good try.
Okay.
Or just reach out to us.
Reach out. Now, wait. I can't, they're not toys, but they're legs, right?
They are legs.
So tell me, what did you bring these in for?
Well, I brought in those to show that the socks don't have to be boring. They can be multiple colors. They don't always have to be beige. But the beauty of this is to demonstrate that the compression is graduated, and compression starts a little bit heavier in the ankle and it works its way up and lessens as it goes up. And most compression stockings have beautiful little sticky bits here that help keep them up, so you're not always working on them. People who have varicose veins, sometimes they can travel up behind their knee. That's when you want a little bit longer compression.
Now finally, you have a pad here. What's the pad for?
Oh, this is such a wonderful thing. This is like a sticky pad. So let's say I can't get my sock on, and I'm just going to pull these on like I was pulling on regular socks, which is not the right way to do it. But let's say I can't quite get my foot on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put this on the table. I'm going to put this here. Can you get that? And you can see where my where the sock is all kind of bunchy.
It's all bunched up at the front of the toe, right?
Bunchy up at the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little sticky pad, and I'm just going to wiggle my toes up. And what it's doing is pushing my sock into the right place, and I don't have to bend over and reach for it. Then I can go down and I can pull up my nifty little travel compression that sit in exactly the right place, and I am good to go.
And Audrey, very quickly, with about 45 seconds left, what's this apparatus? Is this an apparatus?
That is an apparatus, and that is just one of the things that you can use to help put your socks on. Now, this requires a little bit more education, and you can sit down with someone like me and figure it out. But what I like about this is something that's going to help you put your socks on. And it travels really, really well. It's a little fabric piece with a little bit of memory wire. It's kind of like a plastic wire in here. And you can roll it up and stick it in a carry-on. You can stick it in your suitcase. So you are guaranteed some help putting your compression on when you're traveling.
Audrey, see a doctor, lots of fashions. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Anthony.